start with the name of the Allah Almighty, who is most beneficent and most merciful. Welcome to my channel with a new video on the topic of Hyde Park, London. Hyde Park is a 350 acres, 140 hectare historic grade 1 listed urban park in Westminster, Greater London. A royal park, it is the largest of the parks and green spaces that form a chain from Kensington Place through Kensington Gardens and Hyde Park via Hyde Park Corner and Green Park past Buckingham Palace to St James Park. Hyde Park is divided by the Serpentine and the Long Water Lakes. The The park was established by Henry VIII in 1536 when he took the land from Westminster Abbey and used it as hunting ground. It opened to the public in 1637 and quickly became popular, particularly for May Day parades. Major improvements occurred in the early 18th century under the direction of Queen Caroline. The park also became a place for duels during this time, often involving members of the nobility. In the 19th century, the Great Exhibition of 1851 was held in the park, for which the Crystal Palace, designed by Joseph Paxton, was erected. Free speech and demonstrations have been a key feature of Hyde Park since the 19th century. Speaker's Corner has been established as a point of free speech and debate since 1872, while the Chartists, the Reform League, the Suffragettes, and the Stop the War Coalition have all held protests there. In the late 20th century, the park was known for holding large-scale free rock music concerts featuring groups such as Pink Floyd, the Rolling Stones, and Queen. Major events in the park have continued in the 21st century, such as Live 8 in 2005 and the annual Hyde Park Winter Wonderland from 2007. Hyde Park is a royal park in central London, bounded on the north by Bayswater Road, to the east by Park Lane, and to the south by Knightsbridge. Furthermore, north is Paddington, further east is Mayfair, and further south is Belgravia. To the southeast, outside the park, is Hyde Park Corner, beyond which is Green Park, St James Park, and Buckingham Palace Gardens. The park has been Grade 1 listed on the Register of Historic Parks and Gardens since 1987. To the west, Hyde Park merges with Kensington Gardens. The dividing line runs approximately between Alexandra Gate to Victoria Gate via West Carriage Drive and the Serpentine Bridge. The Serpentine is to the south of the park area. Kensington Gardens have been separate from Hyde Park since 1728 when Queen Caroline divided them. Hyde Park covers 142 hectares, 351 acres, and Kensington Gardens covers 111 hectares, 274 acres, giving a total area of 253 hectares, 625 acres. During daylight, the two parks merge seamlessly into each other, but Kensington Gardens closes at dusk, and Hyde Park remains open through the year from 5 a.m. until midnight. Flowers were first planted in Hyde Park in 1860 by William Andrews Nestfield The next year, the Italian water garden was constructed at Victoria Gate, including fountains and a summer house. Queen Anne's alcove was designed by Sir Christopher Wren and was moved to the park from its original location in Kensington Gardens. During the late 20th century, over 9,000 elm trees in Hyde Park were killed by Dutch elm disease. This included many trees along the great avenues planted by Queen Caroline, which were ultimately replaced by limes and maples. The park now holds 4 acres (1.6 hectares) of greenhouses, which hold the bedding plants for the royal parks. A scheme is available to adopt trees in the park, which helps fund their upkeep and maintenance. A botanical curiosity is the weeping beech, which is known as the upside down tree. A rose garden designed by Colvin and Mogridge landscape architects was added in 1994. There are a number of assorted statues and memorials around Hyde Park. The Cavalry Memorial was built in 1924 at Stanhope Gate. It moved to the Serpentine Road when Park Lane was widened to traffic in 1961. South of the Serpentine in the Diana, Princess of Wales Memorial, an oval stone ring fountain opened on 6 July 2004. To the east of the Serpentine, just beyond the dam, is Britain's Holocaust Memorial. The 7th July Memorial in the park commemorates the victims of 7 July 2005 London bombing. The standing stone is a 7.7-ton monolith at the center of the dell in the east of Hyde Park, made of Cornish stone. It was originally part of a drinking fountain, though an urban legend was established claiming it was brought from Stonehenge by Charles I. An assortment of unusual sculptures are scattered around the park, including Stillwater, a massive horse head lapping up water, Jelly Baby Family, a family of giant jelly babies standing on top of a large black cube, and Room, which resembles a giant human hand pushing a toy car along the ground. The sculptor Jacob Epstein constructed several works in Hyde Park. His memorial to the author William Henry Hudson, featuring his character Rima, caused public outrage when it was unveiled in 1925. There has been a fountain at Grosvenor Gate since 1863, designed by Alexander Munro. There is another fountain opposite Mount Street on the park's eastern edge. A pet cemetery was established at the north edge of Hyde Park in the late 19th century. The last burial took place in 1976. Currently, the Metropolitan Police Service is responsible for policing the park and are based inside what is colloquially known as the Old Police House, which is situated within the park. The building was designed by John Dixon Butler, who was the Forces surveyor between 1895 and 1920. For the police, he completed around 200 buildings, including the former New Scotland Yard, Norman Shaw South Building, assisting Richard Norman Shaw. The adjoining Cannon Row Police Station, Bow Road Police Station, Tower Hamlets, Tower Bridge, Magistrates Court and adjoining police station, and 19 to 21 Great Marlborough Street, Westminster Court and Police Station. The architectural historian describes the building as being like From a distance, a medium-sized country house of Charles II time, Hyde Park was policed by the Metropolitan Police from 1867 until 1993, when policing of the park was handed over to the Royal Parks Constabulary. In 2004, this changed back to the Metropolitan Police following a review of the Royal Parks Constabulary by Anthony Speed. There are a lot of facilities available in park like cycling track, football pitches for the students of schools and clubs, a boating club for enjoyment of the public. You can see there are a lot of ducks playing in the lake with each other and creating amusement for the public. Thanks for watching. Those who are new on this channel are requested to subscribe this channel and on bell icon so that every new video they can get and watch. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day.